explorers of the universe. This is Maya Cat, back with another episode of Astrology Blog, where we unravel mysteries big and small. Today we are decoding the Cancer Hope horoscope for September 2025. This horoscope is truly special and it is going to leave you feeling inspired and ready to take on the world. As always, I've brought along my brilliant co-host, Brian, to guide us through the details. So, grab your favorite drink, or maybe a snack, and let him whisk you away. Brian, the mic is yours.
Thanks, Maya. You always know how to spark curiosity. Let's uncover exactly how these astral alignments will shape our paths and why embracing change could lead to magic. Cancer, the serpent bearer's call, a cosmic rebirth in 5 acts. Our Cancer, tender-hearted, deep-feeling, fiercely protective Cancer. You who carry oceans in your chest and build castles out of memory and moonlight. For so long you've lived by the rhythm of others, absorbing their pain, silencing your voice, folding yourself smaller so the people you love could feel safe. But September 2025 is not here to ask you to be gentle, it is here to tell you. You are not just a sanctuary, you are a storm. And the time has come to rise. This is no ordinary month, it is the dawning of a new astrological era, one that even the ancients didn't foresee. The 13th sign, Ophiuchus, the serpent bearer, is no longer a myth whispered in the margins of star charts. It has arrived, slipping into the zodiac like a secret key turning in a long-locked door. And this is not some abstract mystical fluff. This is a cosmic trigger, a rare realignment of planetary forces that transforms pain into power, stagnation into sovereignty. And you, dear Cancer, are not just a participant in this shift, you are its chosen vessel. For the first time in history, the Ophiuchus loop, a celestial configuration so potent it rewires fate itself, activates. And it begins with you. Saturn returns to Pisces September 1st, the architect of your inner temple. On the 1st of September, Saturn, the stern sculptor of time and karma, glides back into Pisces, settling into your 9th house like a master builder inspecting the foundation of a soul. This is the first stone laid in the Ophiuchus loop. And what does it mean? That the life you've lived, the beliefs you've carried, the excuses you've repeated, the stories you've told yourself about why you're stuck, is ending. No more "I'm just unlucky." No more "this is just how I am." No more "I have to suffer for love." Saturn doesn't care about your excuses. It demands truth, and it hands you the blueprint to rebuild your inner world, not on sand but on bedrock. Pisces, like you, is a water sign. Deep, intuitive, boundless. And so this transformation does not come with violence, it comes with resonance. You begin to feel, deep in your marrow, that the old patterns, the endless complaining, the chronic anxiety, the habit of sacrificing yourself for toxic people are not just outdated, they are repulsive. Like wearing a wet sweater you forgot to take off years ago. Suddenly you find yourself saying no, not with guilt, not with tears, but with quiet, unshakable power. The 9th house, now awakened, demands a new worldview. And so many of you will feel an urgent pull to change paths, career, education, even belief systems. Interest in psychology, esoteric wisdom, or spiritual practice isn't just curiosity now, it's survival, a desperate need to finally understand yourself. And that feeling, that restless ache, that whisper saying, "I need to get out," is not a cry of fear, it is the call of evolution. The Ophiuchus loop is opening, and it whispers, you can live differently, you can be free. Mercury and Virgo square Uranus, September 2nd, 3rd, the mindquake that saves you by the 2nd and 3rd. Mercury, the planet of thought, logic and communication, enters Virgo, your 3rd house of mind, speech and perception. But just as you begin to organize your thoughts into neat little lists and spreadsheets, Uranus, the cosmic lightning bolt, crashes into the scene with a square that feels like your brain just downloaded a new operating system without your permission. Suddenly, your mind is on fire. Ideas spark like fireworks. Old beliefs crumble. You see through the emotional fog you've lived in for years. That thing you thought was love, it was obligation. That job you called stable, it was slow suffocation. That friend who always needed you, they were a parasite. And here's the miracle: this chaos is not your enemy. Within the Ophiuchus loop, this mental earthquake is medicine. It's a reboot, a purge of the mental clutter that kept you small. You begin to think with precision, not just emotion. You start asking, who owes me, who drains me, what is truly holding me back? Write it down, make lists, draw diagrams. Mercury in Virgo doesn't care about poetry, it cares about structure. And this is your superpower now, your ability to dissect the mess and rebuild it with logic, clarity, and ruthless honesty. Uranus, meanwhile, electrifies your 11th house, your dreams, your community, your future, and it shouts, why are you still here? You knew this wasn't yours. You don't have to wait anymore. Change, become. A sudden argument with a friend, an unplanned trip that changes everything, a message from someone from your past that suddenly makes sense of your present. You are forced to act, quickly, decisively, without overthinking. Yes, you may feel panic. Yes, the speed of change may terrify you. But remember, fear is not a warning. It is the birth cry of a new life. Lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 7th. The emotional detox. On the 7th, the moon darkens in Pisces, bringing a total lunar eclipse to your 9th house, the final act of release. This is not drama, this is surgery. The Ophiuchus loop opens the soul's drainage system, and all the pain you've carried that wasn't even yours begins to flow out. Years of unspoken grief, disappointments buried under "I'm fine," spiritual dead ends, the weight of false hope, the silent waiting for an apology that will never come. It all surfaces now, not to destroy you, but to liberate you. You may cry, you may rage, you may feel hollow, lost like a shell washed ashore. This is normal. You are shedding that a layer of soul that was never meant to be yours, and when the wave passes, you will rise, not broken, but reborn. No more carrying the emotional burdens of others, no more pretending you're okay when you're not. The eclipse doesn't ask for forgiveness, it demands truth. And in that truth you finally see, you are not responsible for fixing everyone. You are responsible for saving yourself. Mars enters Scorpio, September 24th, the day the tide turns. By the 24th, Mars, the planet of will, desire, and raw, unfiltered wanting, marches into Scorpio, igniting your 10th house of power, legacy, and destiny. This is the turning point. The universe stops whispering and starts commanding. Act now. And Cancer, this is where you surprise everyone, especially yourself. You, who were thought to be too soft, too sensitive, too afraid of conflict, now stand with fire in your eyes and steel in your spine. You are done being overlooked, done being underpaid, done being taken for granted. Money begins to flow, not through luck, but through demand. That idea for a business, the one you dismissed as too small, it's not small, it's yours. Repair work, teaching, handmade crafts, coaching, self-employment, these are not side hustles. They are kingdoms in the making. A client appears. A collaboration offers real money. A person who once betrayed you returns, this time with an offer to make amends, and you don't beg, you don't hesitate, you claim what is yours. And yes, there is anger, but not the kind that destroys, the kind that awakens, the kind that says, I'm done working for pennies, I'm done hoping someone will notice, I will make this happen myself. And Mars gives you the strength to push, to fight, to win. By October, those who said, I begin today, will already be earning, not a miracle, a right. Love the end of suffering, and in love the suffering ends. For those in stale, lifeless relationships, this is your moment to walk away, not with screams, not with drama, but with quiet dignity. Thank you, goodbye, I no longer need this. And if your partner is wise, they will finally hear you, not the pleading, anxious version, but the strong, clear one who demands warmth, intimacy, respect. For the single Cancers, oh, it gets interesting. A sudden meeting, a magnetic pull, a chemistry so intense it feels like lightning in the blood. It may not be forever, but it will remind you, you are alive, you are desired. You're not a backup plan, you are the main event. And even if it doesn't last, it will change you, because you will finally feel wanted. Not out of pity, not out of duty, but because you radiate. The final word, this is not a gift, it is a choice. So here it is, Cancer. September 2025 is not a test, it is not a trial by fire. It is a portal, the Ophiuchus loop opening just for you. No one will break you, no one will force you to transform. This is not punishment, this is invitation. But you must walk through it with a clear mind, with a firm decision, and without dragging the old ghosts behind you. You will become stronger, Not by enduring, but by refusing to endure. The universe is not asking you to suffer to earn this. It is asking you to take it because you are not just ready, you are overdue. Now go and let the world finally see the storm that's been hiding in your heart.
And that's a wrap, my starry friends. The universe has endless possibilities waiting for you. You just need to reach out and grab them. If you loved this episode, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insights, and join the conversation in the comments. Until next time, stay fearless, stay fabulous, and keep shining like the supernova you are. Meow, off.